You know, are we?
It's okay. We'll just run it from the top. We can edit it out.
Okay.
Yeah. I can hear myself. Trying to figure out how to mute you.
Microphone. How is that? Is that better?
You're on.
Okay, good. All right, take it from the top. So, hello everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of the Treasure of Vault 23, Quality and Affordability. Thank you for joining us for your weekly dose of Fallout shenanigans. My name is Alex, and I will be your humble overseer for this series. Tonight, we will still be playing Fallout, the Fallout Wasteland Warfare RPG expansion published by Modifius, which is a set of RPG rules that have been added to their popular miniatures game, allowing players to experience the Wasteland with their own custom characters. It uses custom dice, much like Fantasy Flight Games' Star Wars role-playing game, as well as miniatures from the actual war game to showcase deep tactical combat with RPG elements that transport the player directly into the Fallout franchise. Interesting news from Modifius today. They actually just put all of their Wasteland Warfare stuff up on the Humble Bundle, and there's an excellent price you can get for a whole bunch of good stuff. Not just the RPG source book and a couple of free adventure books and stuff like that, but STL files for a bunch of the miniatures themselves and for terrain. So there's a lot of cool stuff that is over on Humble Bundle. And it is for a very good cause. I don't remember exactly which cause it's for, but I will check that momentarily. While I'm looking this up, the story we are telling today concerns the setting of Fallout 4, but it does take place 12 years before the events of that game. So there's lots of, there's not going to be any spoilers from the storyline of that game that we're going to have to worry about. I'm doing some alternate stuff with a couple of the factions. So yeah, lots of, don't even worry about it if you haven't played Fallout 4 yet. If you haven't played Fallout 4, though, I'm happy you're here, but I'm curious why you're here. So yeah, the charity that the Humble Bundle is benefiting is for the NAACP Legal Defense Fund. So that's actually a really good cause. Catching my train of thought. Okay. We have gathered some brave Wastelanders tonight. Say what's up, Wastelanders.
What's up, Wastelanders?
I hope we have a normal field trip tonight.
In the Wasteland? No way.
I do want to give them a chance to tell us a little bit about themselves, the character they will be playing, and where else we can find them. Starting with Kat.
Hi, my name's Kat. I'm playing Ember Valak. She's very grungy, very angry. She has a dog named Dogmeat, which you might recognize if you've played Fallout 4. She pretty much hates everyone except for Dogmeat and a little girl back in Diamond City named Gemma. As for me, I am in the Diagnostic Medical Sonography program at COTC, so I'm training to be an ultrasound tech. I am pretty much either at home or at school most days. That's where you'll find me. Other than that, I will pass it off to Will.
Hi, friends. My name is Will. Very excited to be here. I play Oliver Praxton. He is very angry. He has a stuffed animal armadillo, and he has no shoes. So that's pretty much all you need to know about him. Fun facts about me. My favorite color is yellow, and my favorite food is cotton candy. That's about it. So I will pass it over to Calvin.
Okay, I'm Calvin. I'm playing Lee Kirby, a pre-war expert and comic book fan, obsessed with finding the last issue of his favorite series. As for me, IRL, you can find me on the Win with Dice channel, as well as here every Wasteland Wednesday. On my channel, we upload a lot of RPG podcasts that are just talking about running games and just trying to make it feel a bit more relatable to get to the other side of the GM screen, just to make it seem a bit easier for people. And I guess my favorite color is neon green. And with that, I guess I'll pass it on to Brian.
Hey everybody, I'm playing Ajax today I'm going on a very, very dangerous camping trip. You've seen me around here in USP. I'm either here on Fallout Wednesdays or I'm doing Werewolf. So you know where to find me. If it's not either of those two places, it might be a dumpster behind a Denny's.
I'm gonna have to remember. I just posted this in chat, but next week I'm gonna have to come up with a fun question for everybody. What do you think, chat? Do you think that would be fun? If you all want to post what your favorite color and food is in the chat, that'd be awesome.
If you had to dive a dumpster, behind which restaurant would it be? Let us know in the chat.
Olive Garden.
It's gotta be something with baked goods.
Too much garlic. I'm not gonna smell like garbage and garlic. Come out like Wario.
You know Wario smells like unlimited breadsticks. You know it.
Ew.
But stale bread. Never mind. I'm not gonna get into that. Okay. So, without further ado, I think we can go ahead and get started. So, last time on the Treasure of Vault 23, the party managed to reunite and battle against a group of crazed cultists dedicated to a seeming serial killer known as the Spiral. After defeating these zealots, the group encountered one of the Spiral's devious puzzles. They had to get 4 liters of blood into a container using a 5-liter bucket and a 3-liter bucket. Lee remembered the puzzle from a pre-war movie called Die Hard and was able to direct the group to the solution. This opened a tunnel deep in the sewer that led to a cavern the Spiral had decorated with his victims, as well as a nest of gator claws. The group defeated the monstrous reptiles and rewarded with a trunk of treasure from Vault 23, as well as a message from the Spiral and a sequence of code in their Pip-Boy. Now they have returned to Diamond City to check in with Myrtle and prepare for a trip to marker number 4. And that is where we join our heroes. Chat, I will go ahead and share once again the riddle for marker number 4. But we join our heroes as they enter under the great green jewel's watchful gaze. What would you like to do?
I did sort of want to follow up with the lab with regards to that bloatfly that we were dissecting earlier. I mean, we should probably check in with Myrtle first off, but I did want to deal with that and see if there was any more creatures that had sort of like there was something going on with it independent of the radiation. I was just curious if there was more of that happening while we were outside the city.
So, Lee would like to head off to the lab and check in on the irradiated/diseased animals situation. What does everybody else want to do?
Agni and Ember will head straight to our little warehouse thing to check on Gemma.
Perfect. Ajax or Oliver?
I want to go shopping, if that's possible.
I'll go shopping with you, buddy. Just in case you need an interpreter or something.
Sounds good.
All right, so it sounds like we have sort of a plan. I'll start with Lee. Lee, you head off to check in with the Science Center, and as you're making your way back around, you do see there's a couple of Diamond City guards who are sort of, they seem a little extra vigilant compared to the last time you were here. They're not stopping anybody, but they are, seems like they're keeping a watchful eye when usually they would be sort of reclining against the wall or, slacking off just a little bit.
Yeah.
You do get to the Science Center, which once again is just this sort of 2-story metallic shack in the center of the baseball field, right off of first base line. And looking around, you sort of come in, and sure enough, there are many insects sort of spread out on different gurneys, with privacy shields and with plastic or sort of like black tarps over them. You do see Dr. Duffy is sort of, she looks tired. She's got a number of these glands laid out on a table. similar to the diseased gland that you found when you were first sort of poking around in that blowfly. And when she sees you come in, her face kind of lights up for a second. She says, "There's my favorite junior scientist. Where have you been?"
Oh, just, out and about, learning things and doing things and just, having new experiences. But I wanted to check in here, see how everybody was doing. It's been a minute since I was here, but it seems like things have gotten, this problem's larger than we thought.
Yeah. There's a pond near Diamond City, sort of between Diamond City and Vault 81, that's just been attracting a whole bunch of these diseased insects. But I haven't been able to figure out if it's the water that's making them sick or if it's something else. And it's not just bloat flies. She kind of goes over and she pulls a tarp off of this long, gangly blood fly body, or blood bug body.
Hmm.
And you can see the sickness sort of rising through its six long legs. There's sort of like these pustules and these boils that crack up through the exoskeleton, revealing this kind of glowing green membrane.
Do you have an analysis of this that I can look at?
Yeah. She kind of rotates around to a couple different microscopes and files that she's got open, and she'll pull out a glass slide and hand it to you.
Yeah, I want to take a look at that and maybe do a science here.
Perfect. They're doing science over there at the Science Center.
So that's what it's for.
Beats the cult they were doing in the sewer.
Is this a know-how creatures or know-how science? I mean, it's the same thing for both of them that I have.
I would say know-how science.
Okay.
I think an argument could be made for either or, but I'll take science this time.
Oh, I don't have the dice thing.
Oh, not even when you click on your token?
Oh, I can't see my token. I'm just...
Oh. Is that better? Oh no, is the dynamic lighting turned on?
It is, but I managed to stumble over myself.
Okay, I turned the dynamic lighting off on the landing page. We don't need that there.
Oh, I didn't click on myself. I clicked on Ember.
That's okay.
Either way. That was a 9 on the die, which would be a fail. I got 2 impacts on the black die.
Okay, so
which
the impacts
brings it down by...
The impacts don't lower the number.
Oh, they just... Okay, well then, no, a 9 is a failure for me.
Okay. So, you're sort of examining it under the microscope. You do see... You can tell that there's something wrong with this creature's blood sample, but you're having a hard time narrowing down exactly what it could be, what it means.
Would it be helpful if I got a sample of that pond water that you mentioned?
Oh yeah.
Or something from over there?
Yeah, we sent some hero type out over there, and he never came back. So.
A hero type?
Yeah, this mercenary guy. He came by looking for, I don't know, work to do. And we said we needed some more of these bloatfly glands and a sample of the water, and I don't know, he never came back.
Right. Well, if I'm ever up that way, then I'll be sure to grab something.
Well, that would be excellent. Thank you.
Okay. And Lee will just grab like a couple extra like empty vials for whenever he's near that pond.
Awesome. Meanwhile, back at the warehouse that Myrtle sort of situated for you all, Ember, you and Dogmeat start approaching, and you smell the distinct scent of baking bread coming from the warehouse.
I'm interested, but I'm also concerned because Gemma isn't very old and shouldn't be baking bread, and I don't know who else would be in there. So I'm going to cautiously go in there. Is there like a window that I can look through?
Yeah, there's a window you can look through.
I'm going to look through the window.
You look through the window and you see Myrtle is in there with Gemma. You see Gemma has been sat up on like the kitchen counter, and you see that Myrtle is working in the oven. She's currently taking, looks like crescent rolls out of the oven on a cookie sheet.
Ember's going to sigh, but then her stomach will growl, so she'll head in.
And when you head in, Gemma's eyes light up. She's kicks against the counter with her legs. She says, "Ember, it's good to see you. You're back."
I am back, and what a pleasant surprise to see you here, Myrtle.
Oh, of course. Sorry, I let myself in. It's my warehouse.
Mm-hmm.
Gemma here was just telling me about how you take care of her.
Is that what she said?
That is what she said. She said you're the only person in the city who looks out for her, and I told her that I'd help look out for her too. If that's okay with you, of course.
She's not my kid. I guess you can do what you want.
How do you feel about baked goods? And she kind of gestures to the crescent rolls on the cookie sheet.
She won't say anything, but she'll take one and take a bite out of it.
Yeah, she says, "I love them for breakfast, but they're always good with a little Brahmin butter if you need some."
No, this is fine. And she'll just like sit in the back corner, just sort of like rumping around, sort of mad that Myrtle's there.
And,
Dog meat, though. Dog meat's having a great time.
oh yeah, Dogmeat runs up to Myrtle and he puts his paws up on the counter to be in front of Gemma, and he leans over and grabs a crescent roll and runs off.
Yes, love that.
And Gemma will sort of catch up with you. She'll, what happened? Where did you go? Did you get in trouble?
I'll give her like a PG rated recap, and then I'll ask her how school has been. I haven't been gone for very long, right? It's only been like a day.
Yeah, it's only been like a day.
So I'll ask her how school went.
Oh, school was okay. We talked about robots.
Did you learn anything interesting about robots?
Well, we learned that the Miss Nanny, who is in charge of us, and to go along with the human teacher, she is nuclear powered, and she has a wide range of tools that assist every homemaker in keeping a safe and tidy home in the suburbs. I don't know what any of that means, but that's what the Miss Nanny said.
And is Myrtle teaching you how to bake?
I'm mostly just eating. I tricked her into that. I said
Oh.
we could bake them together, and then I just sat up here and she did all the work.
I think you help.
I'll help next time.
You'll help next time. Soon you'll be able to do it all by yourself. You'll be feeding the whole Commonwealth.
That sounds like a lot of work. I heard that story about if you give a guy a fish, he can eat for a day, and if you teach a guy to fish, he can eat for his whole life. But I just feel like if you teach him how to fish, other people are going to tell him to go fish, and then he can't do what he wants to do.
Well, all you have to do is worry about feeding yourself, and then you can do whatever you want, alright?
Okay. And dog meat. I'll feed dog meat too.
Of course. And I'll like pet dog meat. Okay. Well, I am going to take a nap. So, guess hang out.
Yeah, she'll hang out. She'll eat another crescent roll.
Oh, yeah. Crescent rolls are delicious.
Oh. Meanwhile, in the marketplace, we join Ajax and Oliver. What kind of trouble are you guys getting up to?
Spending the money that's weighing us down, ain't that right, Oliver?
Yeah, I'm having a little bit of and you see him go for his temples. He's rubbing them profusely. I either need a doctor or maybe a clothing store. I'm having some problems with one of my eyes.
I'm concerned, Oliver, because there's a big range between doctor and clothing store.
I just need somewhere that like has maybe a blindfold, or I have something in my eye and I'm not sure what I need to do about it. And you see he's got a pair of aviators over his eyes right now. it's daytime. Am I correct when I say that?
Yes, it is daytime.
Yeah. So, yeah, he seems to be very uncomfortable in the light.
That's interesting. Here, come over here. I'm gonna lift up his aviators. Can I do a medicine check to see what's wrong with this man?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, I'll get the flashlight out to see if your pupils dilate. And where?
That's gonna
Crap,
hurt
my
like a son of a
character
bitch.
sheet. No, my character sheet had disappeared. Okay, so medicine check's just a black die, right?
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. It looks like I did it.
Well, you had to roll the skill dice too. Sorry.
That's right. Oh, looks like I didn't do it. That's an X.
So, with an X, you kind of lift up the aviators. You're looking in Oliver's eye, and you're not sure what's wrong with it medically, but this eye is way different than the other eye now.
No.
Oliver, I will let you sort of describe how it looks.
Yeah, you've always been able to see that there's like a big patch of lighter skin around Oliver's left eye here, but he normally keeps his sunglasses down. When you lift up his glasses, you'll see that one eye is like bright, almost highlighter yellow. Um, a nice cross between that and Calvin's favorite neon green color. And the pupil doesn't seem to dilate or change at all. It's just it's like a very big pupil that's there.
My lord, Oliver, this is downright ghoulish. Let me just take you to Dr. Sun.
Okay. And Oliver will stumble as best as he can wherever Ajax has taken him.
Yeah, that bright light was real bad.
Yeah, he probably can't see very well, but he's going to be on the lookout for a guard that may or may not have a weapon or armor as they are walking down the streets.
Walking down the streets.
High or low?
Oh, let's say low.
All right, you don't run into your favorite guard.
Oh, bummer.
And you all do go up to Dr. Sun's corner of the marketplace. It is daytime, but it is getting to be like 5-6 o'clock in the afternoon, so it's getting ready for businesses to sort of start shutting down for the day. Dr. Sun is currently without a patient. He does look up when you come into view, Calvin. Or, not Calvin, Ajax. I don't know. That was a player name, character name. Screw up. Whatever. Ajax, he looks up. He says, "Where have you been?"
I have this is embarrassing. I had been running errands. It was requested from Miss Myrtle.
You have a job.
Yes, and I did everything for that job. She's actually looking to do a partnership with us and get a supply set up.
No. You have a job with me.
No, I don't. No, that's the other part of this. This is awkward, but I have moved out, Dr. Sun. Also, my friend might be blind, so I can handle that in any order that you would like.
He uses the term friend loosely, but
Actually, let's deal with the friend first so we can get the discount before I quit.
Well, you're not getting a discount. You already said you're going to quit.
No, I haven't turned it in yet. Here, look at him.
Well,
Kind of
you don't have to
throw 'em in
quit. You're
the
fired for job abandonment.
Oh, that's fair. That's more than fair.
Let me see your friend. And he takes one of those pen lights out, and he has Oliver come back into the back with him behind the privacy partition. And he will he's got very cold hands. He kind of reaches around the back of your head and lifts, sort of reins it back. And he's like scanning in your eyes with the pen light.
does he shine the light in my eye?
He does.
I will instinctively try and punch the light out of his hand,
No,
or
Doc,
just kind of like swat it away.
I already tried that. It didn't heal him.
I'm doing a diagnostic examination.
I don't know know how your job works. I just make the drugs.
He leans over to a clipboard. And he starts taking some notes. What about your other eye? And he'll try to shine the light in that eye.
I mean, it's annoying, but it's fine.
And what is the source of your skin discoloration there? Is that a radiation burn?
It's a little personal, but sure, we can call it a radiation burn.
When you say that, he kind of looks up at you, and he says, if you would prefer to take this conversation into my office, we can do that.
I mean, I would prefer to not have the conversation. Can you help me or not?
Mm-hmm. I will know if I am able to help you as soon as I achieve all the information I need to diagnose you.
It's okay, Oliver. Just tell him what's wrong.
And he says, I would like for you to go into that back office there where the lights are turned off and tell me what you could see.
Okay. And I will walk into the back office. What do I see?
Looks like a medical supply closet.
Do I see any supplies?
Yeah, lots of supplies.
Is he with me?
He is not. He is. So he's sitting out, and he said, "Go into that dark room and tell me what you can see."
I will stuff my pockets full of medical supplies.
Give me a stealth check.
I succeed. Oh, I guess I get other things. Yeah, I succeed.
So you go in there. You sort of start speaking over your shoulder what you see, and stuffing medical equipment into your pockets. You are able to successfully stuff one stim pack, one Med-X, one Radaway, and one encumbrance amount of medical supplies.
Dope. And as I'm relaying what I see, I will automatically subtract those things from the counts that I'm sharing. Yeah.
He says, well, it sounds like you may be going through a mild mutation from your radiation exposure.
So what does that mean exactly? Is this permanent? Is this...
I suspect it will be permanent. Eventually, it could possibly lead to blindness, but for the moment, it appears you have picked up some form of dark vision in your left eye.
Well, it's not really good for me during the day. Do you have something that... Do you have like an eye patch or...
I do have some medical-grade eye patches, and he sort of goes in, he starts digging around, and he pulls out. It's clearly like a modified bra. Because this is the wasteland.
I will politely take it, but I have a feeling that I'll try and fashion something else later.
He says that.
Well, if this is the best you can do for me.
There might be something over in Fallon's basement that might be a little more stylish. That's just across the way. If you hurry, you might be able to get a hold of Becky, who runs the place.
I will return the bra. And without saying anything else, I will just leave and head over to the...
That will be 45 caps for your medical examination.
Ajax will take care of that for me. It's
I will not.
Catch me if you can, and I'll race away.
Is that crazy?
Ajax?
Yeah. I'm not going to go after him. There's a rumor he beat up a guard. Did you hear about that?
I examined the guard who was beat up. Yes, I heard about that.
Oh.
I didn't know it was
Yeah.
your friend who did that.
What? We're not friends.
Now the price is 65 caps for me not to tell the guards.
How about you just give me until the end of the day to get you the 65 caps, okay?
All right. If I don't receive them by the end of the day, I will be calling the guards.
That's completely fair. Thanks, Dr. Son.
And Ajax was never seen again.
pick up an assortment of items in the shop while Oliver gets his eye patch.
Awesome. Just from the clothing store?
That's where I'll grab it from. Do I see anybody in there?
Yeah, there is an older woman working in the store. She's wearing sort of this leather jacket, and she looks up when she sees you come in. She says, "Welcome to Fallon's, home of quality and affordability."
Thank you. Yes, I was here to pick up a few shirts. Someone said that they were holding them in the back for me.
I don't have any pre-ordered anything.
Oh, maybe I have the wrong store. Okay, I'll just browse. Thanks.
Let me know if you need help trying anything on.
I shouldn't. Do I find eye patches somewhere?
You do find an eye patch, yeah.
Okay, I will take it. Does it have a price on it?
It does. It's 2 caps.
2 caps? Okay, I won't steal it. I'll pay for it. That seems correct of me.
Good choice. Yeah, there's lore in this game that she'll shoot you with a shotgun if she catches you stealing. So that's in the video
Glad
game.
I'm not there.
So yeah, Becky will take your 2 caps. She sort of rubs them together, puts them in the register. Can I get you some shoes, young man?
I'm. What do you have?
Well, I got a few different things. You don't seem like the kind of guy who's looking for any spats or anything fancy, but I've got some boots. I've got some combat boots, cowboy boots, work boots. These old Timberlands.
Sensing a theme, you like boots. I will.
Well, I've got tennis shoes. I've got sneakers, loafers, sandals.
Sneakers it is. How much are the sneakers?
Those are 10 caps.
10? Okay, I'll give you 10 more caps. Do you have them in like a cool green color?
Yeah, we could say that she has a
Cool.
really cool green color.
I'll take them. Can I put them on in here?
Yeah, of course.
I won't ask. I'll just do it.
I'm just gonna wear these out. Do you want
She
to buy
has
any
a problem.
socks?
No, no socks.
Oh,
I'm
those
not
are
a
gonna
sock kind of guy.
smell.
I'll wear them out and kind of like squeak in them as. I mean, I don't imagine they're like new, but
But it is nice having a little arch support for the first time in a long time.
yeah, I can't really decide if I like it yet. We'll see.
Awesome. So is everyone reconvening at the warehouse?
I'm gonna go ahead and pay Dr. Sun, thinking it over.
Good choice.
Oh, I guess I'll join back in that store.
I'm already at the warehouse.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything else to do. No.
Cool. Ajax and Oliver, on your way back to the warehouse, you do see Myrtle is getting her hair cut at the super salon.
Should we go talk to Myrtle? Do you have anything to say?
Not in particular. I'm sure Ember told her what we needed to do. If anything, we haven't even finished the job.
I'll just pop my head in real fast and be like, looking good, Myrtle.
Oh, you all are back. Good to see you.
Surprise. I thought maybe someone would have talked to you by now, but look, I got shoes.
Oh, those are wonderful. Did you buy those shoes or did you find those shoes?
I did. I didn't even take them off a dead body. I bought these shoes.
That's character growth for you, Oliver, isn't it?
It's something.
With your financial support, this poor child in the wasteland could afford a pair of shoes for 3 caps a day.
Well, what please stop by my place in the morning. We can talk about whatever you uncovered in the sewer.
Oh, okay. Do you want like status updates every time we go to a place and come back, or do you
Uh,
just want us?
whatever you are most comfortable with.
Okay, I uh I'll ask the team and then I'll just rush out.
Have a nice day, Oliver.
And on the way back, I'll just pull Ajax aside and be like, "I hope you didn't pay for me. There are other ways to keep him quiet if we have to
Let's kill
resort
the
to
only
that."
doctor in Diamond City. That seems like
Well,
a high karma option.
Will, you're. I'm not gonna lie. You're a one-trick pony, and it's a really good trick.
I just
It's not just Doctor Sun. It's the whole city who will murder us because there is no more pediatrician, gynecologist, eye doctor, all those other doctors. He does it all.
we can talk about it later.
That's not a. That's not a end to the conversation. You can't just walk away from me. Okay, here he goes.
I walked away.
So you two are on your way back to the warehouse. Lee, on your way back, you sort of cut around the first baseline, make your way past Diamond City Radio, and you see Myrtle is standing over next to this very tall, very distinguished gentleman in a long black coat with red and silver ascot. Sort of old, wizened, very tall and thin, sort of an Ian McKellen looking kind of guy with gray hair, and he's got a cane looped over under his arm. They seem to be just in a heated discussion.
Do I recognize this guy, or can I hear this conversation at all?
Give me a notice check.
Okay, my notice is not very good. First I need to roll under a 5. I can do that. I didn't.
So,
that was a.
sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, I was saying that was a fail on my notice check.
Oh, okay. So you're sort of listening in. You just catch a couple of words. You don't catch the whole argument, but they seem to have some kind of history. Myrtle storms off, and you see he turns and he faces you, and he makes his way over to you. And he kind of adjusts the cane on his arm, and he extends a hand to shake.
Oh, Lee is going to go for the handshake then.
You are one of Myrtle's new associates, are you not?
We've had meetings with her, yeah.
Very interesting to see the kind of company she's keeping on this particular expedition. Thank you so much for following, Gnarly Nick. We really, really appreciate it. Hope you're having a great night. You are the scientist, right? You work at the science center?
Lee will adjust his glasses, stand up a bit taller, and say, "Yep, that's me."
I am Harrington, Ulysses Harrington.
Oh, that's a cool last name.
Bit of a man of adventure myself, actually, back in my day, and he kind of puffs his chest a little bit.
Wow.
Myrtle and I, well, many years ago, we both were looking for what you are seeking today. Although we never made any of the progress I understand you and your merry band have made.
I mean, I'm not sure how much I should be telling you about all this. It didn't seem like Myrtle was, didn't seem like you two left on friendly terms, if I could say.
Myrtle and I are friendly enough. But you are right. Friendly in the competitive sense.
Ah. Well, I mean, there are... We've just been working with her. I mean, I don't think I should tell you anything more than what she already has.
Well, maybe you can tell me what you think and we can kind of, we can discuss what you know and what I know and see where the differences lie.
Well, what do you know?
Oh, Beauty before age, young man.
Oh. Lee takes a moment to process that, and he's like, "Oh, that's a compliment." Well, we're getting closer, but I don't think I should say much else. I think we're on the right track.
Well, if you think you're on the right track, clearly you must be.
I mean, I did solve some puzzles and figured out some things as Lee is like receiving compliments and then immediately like, well, now I'll tell you everything.
Tell me, how did you solve the puzzle with the blood puzzle in the sewer?
Oh, well, I remembered this really old film reel that I'd once seen with this one guy in it, and then there was this other guy, and one of them wore a sign. It was a whole lengthy thing, but I remembered that puzzle, and I had to do a bit of math, a bit of back and forth math, but I figured it out.
Of course you did.
Yeah, I sure did, and we found some clues that indicated that we were heading on the right path.
Now I suspect those clues were transferred to your Pip-Boy, were they not?
You would answer this. So yeah, Lee's gonna say, yeah, they were, of course.
Well, it is a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Mr. Lee. Or is it Dr. Lee?
It's Doctor.
Dr. Lee, apologies. I know you didn't go to 8 years of Commonwealth Medical School to be called Mr. Lee.
Exactly.
It will be good to compete against you and your friends, young man. In the field. And he will sort of tap you on the shoulder and tut-tut on his way.
Okay, I'll see you around, I guess. Nice guy.
He will go off and go do something nefarious, I'm sure.
Sorry, everyone.
So, meanwhile, everybody sort of reconvenes at the warehouse. Ajax, Oliver, and Lee, for plot's sake, you all arrive at the same time, just as Myrtle is walking out of the warehouse with a bag of crescent rolls.
Oh, nice.
Can I make a notice roll to see if Myrtle's hair, like what Myrtle's hair looks like?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, I fail.
Looks like Myrtle's hair.
That makes sense. But we did just see her somewhere else, right?
Yeah, only a couple minutes ago.
So I will just pull Ajax aside and say, that's how did she beat us here? She was sitting in a chair getting her hair cut.
She's probably faking the old lady thing, but I'm not too worried yet.
Okay. Hi, Miss Myrtle. Good to see you again.
Would you boys like a crescent roll? And she'll sort of pull a couple of them out of the bag and pass them to you all.
Thank you.
I'll bite.
Oh, they should have been sweet rolls. I messed up. Oh well, whatever.
How long have you been baking these for? They seem fresh.
I've been here with Gemma for probably an hour or two. Ember arrived not too long ago.
Would you like to come in and share some food with us?
Oh, certainly. Yeah.
And I will, not forcefully, but firmly grab her by the arm and escort her inside.
Excellent. Also, Gnarly Nick wants Brian to know he looks nearly identical to Kevin Gaslium. I'm not sure who Kevin Gaslium is.
Thank you. I also wrote Hamilton in another life.
That one I do see.
Oh my god, I just looked him up.
Do we have a picture to share with the chat?
We're taking a
Alex,
we're taking a
where is
detour
it?
real quick.
Yeah.
It's fine. I just borderline assaulted an old lady, so.
That's true.
How come all these lookalikes always make more money than me? I feel like I'm being left out. Oh, I see it.
He's handsome. He's an MMA fighter.
It's definitely from the neck up, let me tell you. This man has not seen a cookie or an Oreo in a long time.
Oh, awesome.
It's the hair.
So, Oliver and Ajax, you escort Myrtle into the warehouse, and Lee, you come roaming up around that time.
And so I would have also like just seen Myrtle, right?
That's true.
Okay.
When they bring Myrtle back in, you just hear Ember groan because she finally was leaving and now she's back.
Come on.
What are y'all doing here?
Miss
with
Myrtle's
Myrtle?
gonna sit down and she's gonna talk to us a little bit about what's going on.
What's going on with what?
What do you mean?
Well, how can she be in two places at once?
I beg your pardon?
What?
We just saw you at a hair salon. You had shorter hair, I think.
I just saw her talking to that friend of hers.
Oh, so you're in three places at once.
Oh,
What friend?
Oh, the guy with like the cane and the ascot and the really cool name.
When you say that, Myrtle like shoots up and she sort of like comes up to you real quick.
Yeah.
Lee, what did you say to him? He's no
Oh.
friend of mine, that roustabout.
Really, he made it seem like you two were on okay terms.
He is a cutthroat mercenary and he's dangerous.
Oh, really? Are you sure? He seemed like pleasant to me.
Well, he
That still
seems
doesn't-
pleasant. But I assure you, he is nothing but. The most venomous snakes are the ones with the most colorful skin.
That is scientifically accurate. Yes.
What did you tell him?
Well, it sounded like he made this expedition previously, and he just asked a few questions about it.
Did you give him any information that might give him a lead that he can follow?
Oh, no, I mean, it sounded like we figured out something that he didn't, so he can't follow something that he isn't doing because we already did it and we got the thing from it. Right?
Do you still have the thing?
Oh, of course. Did I leave it here? Actually, that is both in character and in Calvin.
You do have the Pip-Boy still.
Oh, it's here on my arm.
Yeah, the Pip-Boy is on your arm. You don't have to worry about that.
It was under my sleeve.
trust me, I was lost. I was also playing the pronoun game.
Does it still work?
Yeah. Just gonna do some beeps and boops. It should still work, right?
Go ahead and
Oh,
give
that's
me
right,
a
the
computers
tape.
check.
Ooh,
It's waterlogged.
my computers are better, so hopefully. Yeah. Oh, that's for sure a success.
Awesome. So you got a 2 and 2 impacts. So as you're sort of examining the Pip-Boy, everything appears to be in working order, but you do detect a wireless transfer of information.
Just a moment. I'm just gonna try to block that.
Smashes it against the wall.
It's working great.
Percussive troubleshooting, I call it.
You don't think this is an ongoing thing? You think this is a thing that has happened?
Ooh, boy.
How long were you talking to the man with the cool name?
Oh, we just had a very short conversation, no more than a few minutes.
Okay.
That's probably long enough for him to get the data off of the Pip-Boy, though, don't you think?
I mean, if that was something he intended to do, I've learned to always trust people wearing ascots. I didn't expect any of this.
I mean, now that I look at it a little further, you're wearing the Pip-Boy on top of your sleeve, not under your sleeve.
I mean,
If there's anything I learned from Scooby Doo, that you can trust a guy in an ascot.
My lord, we've been found. We're gonna die.
I mean, we're basically the Scooby Gang, so I thought.
Ooh, careful, careful, Calvin. Copyright.
You all even have a dog.
We are a legally distinct entity.
What I love about this is Ajax is definitely Daphne.
That's a compliment. I feel hot enough to be Daphne.
Lee is definitely Shaggy, which doesn't make sense.
Oh, I thought I would be Velma.
Yeah, but you're so goofy. Velma wouldn't just talk to a strange man.
That's fair.
That's going to be the poll question next week. Which member of the Scooby Gang is which party member? The answer may surprise you. Dog meat is not Scooby.
Dog meat's Fred.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gnarly Nick says Fred was a freaking creep.
That's true.
All he wanted was to make his traps and have a great day. Although Freddie Prinze Jr. Fred was a bit of a creep.
Okay, I love Freddie Prinze Jr. though. Like, he nailed it.
He did.
Anyway, back to the game.
Right.
So someone stole all of our information, and there's
Maybe.
more than one Myrtle.
Yeah,
What are you
let's
all
talk
talking
about that.
There's more than one Myrtle. Myrtle.
I
seems
saw you
for-
getting your hair cut. Ajax was there.
That didn't all happen at the same time, did it?
Seems like it's possible.
She said that she was baking for an hour,
Yeah,
and
she
we
was.
saw her down the street 2 minutes ago.
Okay.
Wait, how do we even know that this is the real Myrtle?
I assure you, I am the real Myrtle.
Then throw up for us.
I feel like that's what the fake Myrtle was.
What?
Since don't have stomachs and they can't throw up. So stick your finger down your throat and throw up. Prove it.
I'm not opposed to this idea, but please use the bathroom.
You are aware that synths are identical to human beings in every way.
Then throw up for us like a human would.
So, I'm confused. Is this proving that I am a synth or I am not a synth?
I don't know. If it floats, she's a witch.
I'll just take out I'll take out one of my stun batons and activate it.
Oh my god.
That might be excessive.
That might be excessive.
I assure you, I want to get to the bottom of this as much as the rest of you do.
If it makes you feel any better, I'll also throw up if you throw up.
That one won't be a choice. You're a sympathetic puker.
Yeah.
I feel like we should check Myrtle's house to make sure that there's not another one there.
I think that is an excellent idea.
We're gonna leave her here with the laser?
No, I'm going to go
No,
with
we're
you.
taking her.
Oh, okay. That sounds like a better idea.
Keeping an eye out for other Myrtles along the way.
It's okay.
While we're walking, can I figure out some way to block possible further wireless intrusions on this Pip-Boy?
You think if you sat down at the workshop and did some tinkering with it, that's something you could build into it?
Okay. That might be a more effective use of my time to stick around here then and keep an eye out for any more of a myriad of Myrtles.
The Myriad of Myrtles. That should have been the name of this episode.
Are you
Okay,
comfortable
well-
staying alone? Like, what if a synth Myrtle comes
Yeah.
here?
Well, I'll just try to get them to throw up.
I think you'll know when you're being assaulted by an elderly woman.
Or that'll happen. Either way, I'll have solved the mystery.
All right, Myrtle, you in front of us.
Go ahead.
Also, Lee, protect Gemma while you're here. She's under the bed. That's where I shoved her when we started.
Let her man the laser, Lee. Like a little guerrilla war fighter from the bed.
Oh,
Is there some kind of check that I can make on these sweet crescent rolls to see if they're tampered with?
My God,
Bro.
they taste like
I
asbestos.
already ate one, so if there is.
you can roll. There is craft, repair, food, and drink. So go ahead and roll that skill. Or notice
I'm not.
if you're trained to notice, you can roll. A notice
Oh, I'm
check.
trained in notice. I'll do that. I succeed.
You sort of take it out. You sort of sniff it, examine it, rip it apart, and look inside. Looks like a beautiful, well baked, soft pastry.
All right, well, that's a point in your favor at least.
Yeah, everybody knows synths can't bake; they always burn it.
What?
Is the hair salon on the way?
It is on the way, actually.
All right. I suggest we go that way. And I know I said Myrtle should lead, but I'm going to run just a little bit faster than everybody else because I think I can with my movement speed.
Yes, you can.
You do.
And go see if she's still there.
And you've got brand new.
And I'm
Fallout
wearing,
tennis shoes.
Brendan Fraser.
I got shoes. Jury's still out if I like them. Chat, let me know. But yeah, I'm taking off down the street.
Awesome. So you race off down the street. You do look over to the Supercut salon, and you do see there is a Myrtle there who is paying the barber, standing up and beginning to make their way up to the same direction you all are heading.
And how much speed do I have on them right now? Am I like way ahead of them?
Well, I know that your movement speed allows you to move like 1.5 times faster than them, so
Correct.
you can be a pretty good distance ahead of everybody.
So I'm like maybe a minute or two.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just thinking like I want to stall her. So how long do I have to talk?
Oh, not long.
I get you. Okay, great. Hey, Miss Myrtle, we forgot to tell you about all of our really great adventures that happened in the sewers.
Oh, of course, Oliver, but aren't we going to talk about that in the morning?
Yeah, we thought that it was more pressing that we talk now because we might not be here in the morning because things.
Well, if it's easier for you all to talk now, let's go talk up in my room. Go ahead and get your friends.
Yeah, actually, they're on their way here because we were there and then we wanted to be here because we knew you were here.
That is
My charisma's a 3, so
Yeah, go ahead and make a charisma check.
doing the best I can. I have a success with an AP.
Wow.
Hey.
She says, "Okay,
She's like,
I'm happy to wait here with you and the gang."
Yeah, they should be here any minute. They've got something they really want to show you.
They sure do.
And then I will try and distract her as well with my my cool new eye patch, and I'll kind of lift it up so she can see. I don't normally show this to people, but for you, I'll make an exception because
Stare into her soul.
Yeah, she's kind of like looks. She puts her like soft old lady hands on your face, and she's looking in your eye pupil, just keeping an eye on how interesting and fascinating this development is for you, Mr. Oliver.
And she smells like her. She seems like her. Everything is the same.
Mm-hmm.
You get the hint of prune.
Cool. Then we will just keep doing that for the minute or whatever it takes, and I will, when I see them in the window, I will grip her arm the way I did the previous Myrtle, and I will slowly bring her out forcefully.
So you grab a hold of this other Myrtle, and
Yes.
you.
There's
direct-
something you need to see. It's very important.
No, you don't have to handle me like that, Oliver.
I think I do. And I'll have my other hand on my stun baton ready to... It's just how I roll.
Just
So.
beat this old woman in broad daylight.
Diamond City Security is going to have the weirdest paperwork to file on this day. Sure enough, the group comes around the corner with their Myrtle in tow. You see Oliver is approaching with his Myrtle in tow. And both of the Myrtles lock eyes. And the Myrtle that is standing next to Oliver says, "Wasn't that a pity?
Oh no.
I was hoping
Oh,
we
no.
could do this quietly."
Uh-oh.
And
Oliver
so-
I will hit
Stab her.
her over the head with my stun baton.
All right, so I think now is a great time to establish initiative. And I'm going to have to draw a new battle map because I wasn't intending for this to happen here.
You're welcome.
For the record, I'm going to show off this big, beautiful battle map
Oh,
that I put together. It's not crazy. I drew it with the line tool and Roll20,
Shout out to Roll20 for the line tool.
right?
would you like to use this? I can like
No.
take her quietly up. Okay.
Nah, it's cool.
We can beat her in
Don't
private.
worry.
We don't have to do
Yeah.
it out here.
I do have a stun baton to her back. I could tell her that she has to follow us up to the room.
We don't have to do this in
assassinate
public.
her there.
Listen to me here, lady.
I did put together a token for Myrtle today, though.
Ugh,
So she's on Twitch now if anybody wants to see her.
she's beauty and she's grace. It's unfortunate that we'll have to beat her senseless.
Meanwhile, Lee is just like, I wonder if I should have gone with them.
Oh no.
I got funny news for you, Lee.
Oh boy. Boy.
So we're going to do sort of an abstract battle map here.
You know what Myrtle rhymes with, Lee? Rhymes with hurdle. It's gonna hurdle a lot.
Oh my god.
I was stuck on turtle. I was trying to figure out something for that.
Why? What do reptiles have to do with this situation?
I don't know. That's the only rhyme I thought of.
Hey, I got a slant rhyme. That counts.
What is a slant rhyme?
Slant rhyme is when the last two parts of the words don't really match out, but they sound close enough.
Mm.
Like when that one rapper rhymed certain word with bicycle. That was quite the. Like sweaty and spaghetti. There you go.
Mm.
That's a slant rhyme.
Knees weak, arms are heavy. It's vomit on his sweater already. I got it. Yeah.
Yeah. We can all preach the good word here. We know.
This is how quickly you can do a map with the line tool in Roll20.
Hashtag sponsored. Maybe not.
Not yet.
Not
Not
yet.
yet.
One day,
One day.
if we're lucky. Alright, so objects and tokens. Lee, you are back at the warehouse. I'm going to put you up over here.
Sure am.
You're farther away than that, but for abstract purposes, we're just going to do that. There
If
we
it
go.
matters right now, I cannot click my token.
Oh, I don't believe I've assigned them to.
Oh, okay, great.
Controlled by Will.
I'm just excited to beat people up.
That's fair.
Like Ajax said, I'm a one-trick pony.
Also, fun advice for GMs and overseers out there. Never be afraid to modify the plan because the players will do it for you.
Yeah, no plan survives first contact with the players. That's lesson 1.
They're here to ruin our whole life. Gnarly Nick is rhyming Wisconsin and mansion.
That's a good one.
Alright, so I'm going to put you all over here. Well, AJ, or Oliver's over here with his Myrtle. My Myrtle is over here with Dogmeat, Ember, and Ajax. Yeah, this is an interactive map. Everyone can move their tokens. And, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and give the players advantage because neither of the Myrtles knew that this was going to happen. So who all wants to activate for this first round?
I will activate.
Wait, the one next to us is the good one, right?
Hard to tell.
Well, I will activate just in case.
You do know that the one that Ajax is with said it's a shame I wanted to do this upstairs. So that seems suspicious.
The one Ajax?
Oh, it's the one
or
Ajax was
Oliver?
with?
No, the one Oliver is with.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm getting my names,
Wait.
messed up.
Okay, wait. Yeah, Ember and
Ember and Dogmeat are going to activate. Is that what you said, Cap?
yes.
Okay.
Um, never mind.
All right. So we are. Ajax, are you going to activate too? Just so I know.
Yeah, I'm activated.
Okay. All right. Who wants to go first? I know we
I
talked
will-
about having an order, but we didn't establish it.
I'll go first because I'm there, so I think that makes sense.
That makes sense.
I will draw my second stun baton, and I will hit the Myrtle directly next to me, screaming as loud as I can. There's a synth. There's a synth. Everybody help! Hoping that maybe there will be passersby that will help as well.
Let's just yell fire in the crowded building. Let's do it.
Let's see what happens.
There's a synth. There's a synth.
So I do hit. And I stun. I'm waiting for this last one to. Oh, it's another nuclear coal metal. Okay. So
Nice.
I will hit for 2 damage and stun.
And that's physical damage, right?
That is energy damage.
Energy damage. Okay. So she will roll an energy armor check.
Oh, I'm sorry. I need to roll one more black because I'm dual wielding. So it's for a total of 4 points.
Perfect. She does not absorb, so she will take 4 points of energy damage. And she will be stunned.
Does she go down?
She does not.
Would I know from basic anatomy if she would have if she was an old frail woman?
You're reasonably sure. That was a really
Okay.
solid hit.
I will smack her again. And I will miss.
Can I get you to roll a blue dice to see if you get any VATS points, though?
Oh, thank you. Oh, I do. So I will hit her again.
Hit her again! Hit her again!
So that is only 3 damage.
Okay. Hi, Wicked Ohio
4
Girl.
damage, I'm
I hope
sorry.
you were having a great night. It's good to see you. And she fails that again. So 3 damage?
3, yes.
So you smack that old lady for 7 points of damage and she doesn't go down.
That's all I can do.
It's very concerning.
But
Do I see if I've like called attention to our hair salon robot?
So you start to look around. The crowd is still registering that you said there's a synth attacking Diamond City. You're not sure what they're going to do yet. You
Okay,
can
that's
definitely
all I
see
can do.
panic on a lot of people's faces.
That's all I got.
Awesome. So that brings us to Ajax, Ember, Dogmeat.
I'll go
Okay.
real quick. I'm just gonna say ha ha ha, chill out, and I'm gonna pull out that combat shotgun and hope it freezes.
Ha ha ha, chill out. Good.
This has to be ice puns.
Nice to meet you, Myrtle.
There we go, and then a skill. Can't remember.
Edit.
Oh, that's a hit. That's for 2 damage. 2
damage.
freezy freeze damage.
Does it cause freezing with the blue star? Just so I
It
know.
does. I rolled. I bet it all, babe.
Freezing shotgun, yeah. Star is freeze, okay.
And the only church I go to is RNGesus. Let's go.
Alright, that's 2 damage. She'll roll an armor dice for physical damage. She does succeed and absorb 3 points of damage, so she does not freeze.
Oh, well, I guess I'll do it again.
That's fair.
Feeling lucky, feeling lucky.
That's a lot of damage.
Ooh, I miss.
Awesome. And then please roll a blue dice for your VATs at the beginning.
That's right. I keep forgetting.
I do too. It's okay.
I got explosion, so none.
Okay. So, please describe what happens as you sort of pull out your freezing combat shotgun and just start unloading in the middle of town square.
So Ajax, feeling really cool for one time in his life, gets his shit-eating grin and just pops up his combat shotgun. Shoots once, looks like the ice is settling. Shoots again, completely misses. And then the old lady just bursts out of the ice. And I am terrified.
Oh no!
But no. I would also like to yell synth after she is not frozen.
It can't be that I suck at combat. It can't be.
No, the elderly are weak to the cold.
That message is not endorsed by the Untold Stories Project. Okay, so Ember and Dogmeat, if you all want to go.
Okay, Dogmeat will go first because he sees that Oliver's in danger. He'll just charge her and then bite her. So that. And then he gets an extra black for charging, doesn't he?
Yes, black or green, your choice.
Ooh,
And black is more damage, green is more accurate.
I'll do black. Okay, so he definitely hits.
Oh no.
Then he
Whip.
he really hits.
And he broke an armor.
Yeah, that's not good for us. So she absorbs 1 point of damage, but you did get 2 extra impacts, so it's whatever the regular physical damage is plus 2, minus 1.
3, then.
And what does the bottle do for that?
It has that blue circle with the red line through it. I think it means that she just can't get away or something.
Oh yeah, she's not allowed to take reactions.
Yeah. Yeah, so he's gonna do that again.
That's fair.
Chomp chomp.
Oh no, he didn't charge, so ignore that black one. Not that it did anything anyway, but yeah, so he hits that time too.
And I see 1 armor break, so we're looking for... she absorbs 2 points of physical damage.
Oh, that's all I had. And then let me roll the blue dice really quick. Hey, he's gonna bite her again.
Bite her again!
Does she bruise like an
Oh,
old
good.
woman?
So with the accuracy dice, -3, he hits.
Awesome. Yeah, the -3 and the -1 takes you down to 3 instead of 7, so that's awesome.
Yeah.
Armor. She absorbs 1 point of damage.
Then she gets 1 point.
And she is annihilated by Dogmeat.
Woo!
What
Getting
does it look like as Dogmeat charges forward and just kills an old lady in the street?
So he watches Oliver hit her a couple times, and then Ajax just sort of fail with the shotgun, and he just charges around and just plows into her and just starts biting her all over. This little old lady, you know.
Awesome.
Now for the other one.
Ember, it is your turn to activate. You are free to do whatever you would like to.
What? Is there another one in sight? Do I think that the one that I'm with is bad?
As far as you can tell, there's a Myrtle directly in front of you.
I don't want to hit her.
I'm still for throwing up.
Can I make a notice roll, see if I notice anything about her?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So notice. Oh no. Oh no.
And you still have
One
your
dog.
yellow dice and your black dice.
Yellow. That does not hit.
Awesome. So you're sort of examining her, and I don't know. She seems genuinely worried, but it's hard to tell.
Can I hold my action to see what she does?
Yeah, you sure can.
I'm gonna do that.
Awesome. The bad guys are going to activate. While the bad guys are activating, Lee, will you please make a notice check for me?
That's never good.
Beautiful.
Lee, if you're saying words, you're muted.
Was the gear a 0? Okay.
He's just so shocked by what's happening. He's speechless.
So
Yeah, I was saying my notice is at a -4, but I got the gear, so.
awesome. So Lee, you're sort of poring over this Pip-Boy, trying to figure out how to make sure no more information is stolen from it, when you hear just in time this deep, guttural, mechanical growling behind you.
Turn around dramatically.
It's not this big, but you see this
Oh,
squat,
no!
four-legged synth behind you with a massive trap jaw.
Jeez. This thing's 90% teeth.
Oh no.
Finally.
That had already ate Gemma.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if she was still there.
Yeah,
but,
she's still there. She's sort of been over your shoulder, being curious and nosy like a child is about your science project.
Yeah, I was gonna say Lee probably would have tried to distract her with like a comic book or something, but one that he had duplicates of.
Hope you didn't put that on your dominant hand, Lee.
That synth dog is taking your arm.
No.
So the synth dog is activating this round.
I mean,
And since you
Yeah.
succeeded on your test, I will say you are allowed to activate this round if you would like to. You can activate before the bad guys.
for sure, yes.
Also, Gnarly Nick says watching us do this is phenomenal. We appreciate it. We're glad you're here hanging out with us tonight. You could have been anywhere in the world, and you're here on the internet with us.
That's right. Which dog me kill this fake dog? Stay tuned.
Yeah, but Lee, if you want to react before the monster attacks you, you are more than welcome to do so.
Yeah, I'll definitely activate, and I will act. Am I? Well, would I be like, would I have my weapons on me still, or is that like an up to me sort of thing? Because I don't know if I would have.
Do you think Lee would keep his pistol on his hip while he was working on the Pip-Boy?
I
could see an
probably
argument either
have
way.
it on like. I don't know if he'd have it on his hip. He'd probably have it like on the table or something.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Just because he's like, I don't know if he can sit comfortably and work with it on him. So, because he's not used to carrying one. So I guess I'll need an action to pick it up and an action to do a shoot,
Go for it.
and then probably a quick action to try to shoot again if any of these fail. Okay, let's go with.
Oh god!
Let's go with the laser pistol, and I believe that is a yellow and a green die. And I don't have to worry about range because it's right in front of me.
True story.
Ooh, that's a miss.
Ah!
That makes sense. If Lee can talk as a free action, he'll say, "Get out of here, kid. Go find Ember."
You don't even have to tell Gemma twice. She's like up on the desk and trying to climb out the window of the warehouse.
Okay, cool.
Good luck, science guy.
Thank you.
She never saw Science Guy again.
That's very likely, yes.
Cue Big Iron. Yeah, that's right. You're allowed to take a second shot if you would like.
Oh yes. Here we go. Oh well, that makes sense.
Oh, that's not good. And then you did bank an action point with your notice roll. You can also roll a blue dice to see if you gain any VATS points.
Let me see. That's 2 bottles.
So yeah, you will gain an action point.
Can I?
Sorry, 2 action points.
Can I shoot again? Because I'm just noticing that I have 3 critical points saved up.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, actually, well, it should only be 2 because the pistol can only hold 2.
Yeah, you can
either
activate
way.
a crit with your quick action. Yep.
Okay. Let's go for laser pistol on a crit, which is an extra yellow die.
So go ahead and roll the effect dice. You won't have to roll the skill dice, but
Okay, so just the yellow die, the other yellow die, and the green die.
awesome. So that will hit. You did get an armor break. He still has a point of physical armor, so let me roll that. It does absorb 1 point, but tell me how much damage it does.
That's 3, so down to 2.
Awesome. So yeah, go ahead and describe what happens as you bring up your 44 and start unloading into the big scary robot dog.
Well, like he's going for the pistol as Gemma is escaping, and he's just like taking wild shots. Definitely missing a lot, but manages to at least squeeze one in there because he's, right next to this thing.
Beautiful.
Hey, just to clarify, Alex, I think you said it was physical. This is energy with the laser pistol. So I don't know if that
Oh
changes.
yeah, I'm using the laser pistol. Sorry.
It's the same amount of
Okay.
damage. So same amount of armor. Sorry. Perfect.
All right. So yeah, Lee is panicking, backed up against the table. I had 2 quick actions.
Mm-hmm. Yep. You can only do one of each kind of quick action though. So you. Can
Okay,
do
then
a
I'm just
move
gonna use the
action.
last one to move. Yeah.
Okay.
I've got the would I have the Pip Boy on my wrist while I'm working on it?
I would think it would be on the table.
Okay, then is it an action to pick it up?
No, I'll say it. You can use one of your quick actions to do it since you have 2.
Okay, then I'll pick it up.
You do notice its eyes sort of when you pick it up. The head moves in the direction of the Pip-Boy and it looks back to you.
Yeah, I figured. Yeah, I can't let this thing have it. Lee's gonna have to make up for his mistakes earlier today.
Oh, you poor, brave, beautiful man.
I'll be fine.
All right, so bad guys. The third Myrtle is going to activate.
The third one.
Ember is going to activate. Ajax is going to activate. And Oliver is going to activate.
Huh.
Myrtle here is going to throw a plasma grenade at you guys.
Which one?
Wait, what?
Oh, I knew it!
Not that Myrtle.
Oh.
This Myrtle. Top northeast corner.
Northeast. Oh, no.
And a plasma grenade is a black dice, a yellow dice, and a skill dice. Ooh, she rolled a 9. So she misses with her grenade. She misses by 3. So that means it's a yellow scatter on the grenade.
Please punt the grenade. Please punt the grenade. Please punt the grenade.
And that's a 30-foot scatter. So then I have to roll an armor dice to figure out which way it scatters. It scatters forward from her destination. So this is her intended target. It scatters 30 feet. It hits this wall. It lands right there in the middle of Power Noodles.
No.
No! Takahashi! Duck!
So it'll hit
Now
Oliver.
we know how he is.
It'll hit Oliver.
Isn't that place damaged in the game?
Yeah.
It's our fault we ruined power
Oh my
noodles for
gosh.
everybody.
So it'll hit good Oliver, dog meat, bad Ajax, bad Ember, bad Oliver. So, I have to roll damage on that. Or no, sorry, it's 2 energy damage. So everybody in that radius roll armor. And it does reduce armor by 1.
Nanishima is right. You can do it, buddy. Live.
And I'm going to have to rely on you all to tell me what your armor ratings are.
My armor rating is 2.
So bad Ember will absorb 1 point of damage.
So I used my acrobatic dodge capability, which gave me a critical point, and I won't take any damage.
Perfect. What's your agility?
My agility is an 8.
Bad Oliver will do the same thing.
Oh no.
And Ajax, what's your armor?
My armor. Can I roll a bluff check against you, Alex?
No, you may not. I could double check just for the sake of speed. It feels like
It's a padded leather. It's a 3, and I've also got an army helmet on.
Okay. So he will absorb 2 points of damage and not be affected by the grenade explosion. And then Evil Myrtle will draw a 44 pistol, and she's going to try and dome Ember with it.
Brr.
Like a tonk.
Sorry, 44 revolver. But ow.
Whip it.
And that is a skill dice for Myrtle. We're trying to get a... Alright, Myrtle... Oh, sorry, I got 2 yellows on top of that. Myrtle hits with 1 armor reduction.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll an armor check, and you need to hit whatever your armor is minus 1.
Hit him back, Ember.
Okay, well, my armor's a 2. I got a 2, so I take 1.
Nope. Since you rolled a 2, you absorb 2 points of damage. You take no damage.
Oh,
Your armor takes the damage for you. And I need to roll blue dice for Evil Myrtle. Okay, she does get a quick action, so she's going to use her quick action to move. She's going to come down over here behind this building. Alright. Evil Ember is going to lift up her laser rifle.
hey, Alex.
Mm-hmm.
Can Good Ember take her action now?
Yes, Good Ember can.
Okay. Then I'm actually gonna run after her.
Awesome. Do you want to roll your blue dice first?
Yeah. Oh, I didn't get anything. So I only have 1 action, right? Because I rolled a notice check.
I won't count that against you.
Okay. So I can go 30 feet. Oh no, I can charge at her, right?
You have to have line of sight to charge.
Oh, okay.
Dogmeat does not have to have line of sight to charge because he's got a nose.
So if I have, that's dog meat. If I have a yellow, that means I can move what, 30 feet?
Yes.
Okay. Shoot, I don't think I'm going to be able to reach her. So I'm going to have to shoot somebody else, actually. I'm just going to shoot, like, Bad Ember.
You might be able to get, like... Oh, no. Never mind.
Yeah, I'm like, it's like a weird angle.
Yeah.
So I'll just shoot Bad Ember. No big deal. It's fine.
Wonder if they have therapists in the wasteland.
Ooh, critical.
I'll deal you a critical point.
Black, blue, and then with my... Oh, no, that's correct. Okay. That's it.
Alright, so you definitely hit Bad Ember. What's the damage, and do the blue dice do anything? Or the blue stars do anything?
The blue stars... Where is it? There it is. No, the blue stars do not do anything, but it's 2 damage. Does the -1 do anything on the damage?
Nope, just that just makes it more likely to hit. But since you rolled a
Oh,
critical point, you automatically hit.
fair.
She rolls a 4 on her armor check, so she will take both of those points of damage.
Cool. She's gonna shoot her again. And then I get to re-roll that black, right? Because of the rifleman.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't hit, so even if I used a luck point, I wouldn't hit.
Awesome. So you open up, you shoot a hole into that Ember over there, and then you hit the building behind Ember, and you see the guy with the baseball bat sort of drop down into cover.
Cool.
Mo Cronin, that's his name. Got it. Okay.
More money, Mo Cronin.
So before the evil player characters activate, I think it's a good time to take our quick little break, real quick. Because I imagine this is going to continue a little bit longer than 30 minutes. So,
Likely.
we will be back in just a few minutes. Please go ahead and listen to the music that we have on our carousel that Will, who plays Oliver, wrote, and it's wonderful. We also have some ads for our other upcoming games, and there's a couple other things on there, so feel free to hang out. Otherwise, get up, stretch your legs, grab a drink of water, go to the bathroom, whatever you need. We'll be here in just a minute.